See if we can get this done this time. Get in here, y'all. Let's see if we can get this done this time. Yeah, man. See if we can get this done this time. Yesterday it was messing all up. Couldn't get my second one in. So the other one started sputtering. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it going, baby. Let's get it going. Where y'all at? Let's talk about this some more. Let's talk about this some more. You know what I'm saying? Just got done putting it on Scar Low. So let's, you know what I mean, jump into this and get into this some more. Yeah. Just got done watching the movie by Zack Snyder. I was flipping out and going crazy like Rowdy Roddy Piper. Now all of y'all that was hating is now a Snyder rider. Yo, straight up, I ain't taking none of those comments. They straight getting flagging. Get off the Zack Snyder bandwagon. Bars. Bars. You know what I'm saying? Bars. Let me stop rapping before my laptop blow up and catch fire. Straight up eating hot dogs, grilling them on it like Oscar Mayer. All of y'all in here laughing and putting up smiley faces. If you step to me, I'll get rid of you and there won't be no traces. All right, let's get it on. Come on. All right, so we're talking spoiler talk. Part 2. There's some stuff I can get a chance to talk about before. One thing my boy posted today, Blake Grayson, make sure y'all following. He said he doesn't see a lot of people talking about this. Do you think Robin will be introduced? I hope so, because we need to see what happened, what Joker did to him. All super chats will be answered, by the way. However, one thing he talked about, Alfred is underrated. I find him hilarious. Oh, I love him in this. I love him in this. So one thing that people weren't talking about is that, you know, well, first off, let me get to this. So I'm hearing that, you know, there's people like, oh, DC ain't doing nothing from stealing from Marvel, but a lot of people are bringing up the fact that this was shot before Endgame. And a few people send me stuff talking about how, like, there is some word that possibly the script was leaked to Marvel. Someone gave it to Marvel, so they took a little bit of elements. Personally, I don't care, okay? Everybody takes from everybody, okay? They do. All type of filmmakers take from everybody else's ideas and stuff. You know what I mean? Thank you very much, Maddie. So stop with all, oh, they taking it, they stealing it, they thought. Look, so the one thing my boy was talking about was he said that Zack Snyder showed that you can make a big blockbuster group superhero movie without making all the small, lead up movies of each character before you do it. He did it. You give somebody enough time, they can do it. Like, don't expect them to do it in 2 hours because that doesn't make sense. You had all these other movies, 2 hours apiece, basically, leading up to all these other bigger event movies. You know what I'm saying? And you expect him to do a Justice League movie after Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, And no, Wonder Woman came after it, right? So it's like, yeah, you gave him enough time. See what you did. See what you can do, Warner Brothers, when you give somebody enough time. And I don't want nobody defending the fact this whole 2-hour thing. It can't be defended because there's too many blockbusters that are over 3 hours long that work. Talk to Mr. James Cameron. He held the 2 top spots forever. You know what I mean? It's just too many of them. It says, hey, Batman and Flash scene was very reminiscent of Tony Stark and Spider-Man, specifically with him visiting Flash's apartment. Still dope nonetheless. Yeah, I guess, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so for those of you saying, oh, well, this was made first, then it's like, okay, well, that came out afterwards or whatever. I mean, I don't care if they're biting off of each other. I really don't, as long as it's good movies. I want them both to be making killer movies. I want DC and Marvel to be making killer movies because this is what I liken it to. What do you think of Jared Leto's Joker? I did like it. And the more I watched it, the more I liked him. At first, I was thrown off because I didn't know where they were going with him. You know, he didn't do the he didn't do that one, but he did something similar. He did that. The new Wonder Woman theme had me going woo every time. Yeah, it reminded me of 300. We need to see Flash's around the world punch. Oh, I would love to see that. I was thinking of that when I saw him running through the Speed Force. I was actually thinking of that. And you know who would do it? Zack would do that. Zack would definitely do that infinite punch or whatever that he's got. He would do it. I liked Jared Leto's Joker. I did. You know what I mean? I still think he needs a whole movie to be given a chance. I would like to see the Ayer cut. I definitely think they should do an Ayer cut so we can see. I think his Joker gets. I think even his Joker in that movie gets judged too harshly. You know, I mean, you know, sometimes, or a lot of times, depending on how you view it. Sometimes fans can be very hard to please because it's like they want something comic accurate, but then you give them, you know, Joker, or you give them Heath Ledger's Joker, which aren't exactly comic accurate, and they love it. You know what I mean? So, you know, sometimes the choices studios or whoever it is behind it make actually really works, even though they deviate from the comic book material. But sometimes it doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? So what do you think about the possibility of them making a Flashpoint movie to change the DCEU, like when Barry gets back? It's Pattinson and not Affleck. I don't mind that. However, especially if they're gonna, what if they, you know, with Zack being involved, especially if they keep going forward with this whole Watchmen with Dr. Manhattan being involved. Yeah, I watch a lot of these comic channels that you know are still reading every comic that come out. I'm watching them. That would be crazy since Zack did Watchmen, which I thought was really good. So it's like that would be really interesting to see him bring that. You know what I mean? That what if they went into that whole thing? I like Bruce Wayne in the movie, not just Batman, but him without the suit. Yeah, I like him, but I like him more in Batman v Superman. Biggest disappointment about Justice League? What characters would you want to appear in possible sequels, and who was your favorite character in the movie? Well, first off, biggest disappointment. Let me think on that. What characters would I want to appear in the possible sequels? I want to see Green Lantern. I want to see Shazam, Black Adam. if they bring in the other dead Supermans, other Supermans that appeared after he died, if they could work them in like a Superboy, the android Steel. I would like to see characters like that. This is one of the few movies their strengths and powers match the comics in the movie. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Marvel's characters are toned down more. Like if you're thinking kind of like that, like Thor, is extreme. Like I talked about this before. Like the comic book Thor could have handled the whole invasion of New York himself. You know what I mean? So yeah. Trying to think. I'm trying to think if I had a disappointment. What do you want to see more in the Nightmare timeline? Oh, I want to see more of the evil Superman. I want to see how he thinks. You know what I'm saying? I want to see these fights that he had, who he took out. You know what I mean? How Darkseid got him to follow him. I guess the anti-life equation, and he used the anti-life equation on him, so that enslaved him, I guess. Wonder Woman was straight up murdering those dudes in the bank. They made her badass. Yeah. Yeah. How many did she kill? Like 2? Like one she threw against the wall. She caught him and then threw him against the wall. And then the one, I don't think he survived. All you saw was his hat flapping. You saw his hat fall down on the cop car. I'd like to see both Green Lanterns in there. They brought them both in. Thank you very much, Soccer Sack. Thank you very much, Jim S. Yeah, the Omega beams underwater. His eyes were sizzling the water. Y'all noticed that the bubbles? His eyes were sizzling the water, as well as his Omega beams were too. I don't know how they're going to explain Clark being back. Like I said, who knows? Maybe he was in a hospital in a coma, and he didn't have his ID on him, so no one knew who he was. So about Pattinson's Batman, I don't know what they're going to do, man. I don't know what they're going to do with Pattinson's Batman. I keep hearing about all these troubles that they're having, whether they're rumors or not. I want good entertainment, and I hope it comes out. Rumors that Dwayne Johnson's ex-agent, who is also agent for Henry Cavill, is holding WB's feet to the fire to keep. No, that's his ex-wife. Tyrone Johnson, Dwayne Johnson's ex. His ex/agent. Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, I had already heard she's pretty much one of the best agents you could have. Yeah, I wish she was my agent. But she was she's his manager, right? Not agent, right? I already got an agent. I need a good manager. How are they going to explain? I don't know. I thought she was his manager. You might be right about agent. But if she manages, I would love for her to be my manager. Let's see here. What moment in the movie you didn't get that you got the more times you saw the movie? Oh, when Flash kind of like reverse time or whatever, the faster he goes toward, the speed of light. I didn't get it exactly the first time. If WB and HBO Max would be smart, they could do a prequel or even a show about the Amazons versus the Atlanteans. Yeah, they could. Game of Thrones stuff. They could. Yeah. Please talk to WB and HBO Max. Listen, guys, I don't have any direct ties to HBO Max or Warner Bros. I wish that I did. How can I talk to them? Y'all be thinking like that I got all these super duper connections. Why nobody's talking about Green Arrow to be on Justice League? I tell you this, I don't like Green Arrow, but I'll tell you this. If anybody can make him super badass, we know who it is. All right, initials ZS. Got my pick for Green Lantern. Thank you. Thank you. You know. Shoot, I wouldn't even mind playing an alternate Flash. The Flash's personality suits mine anyway. Like I'd easily fall into that Wally West. You know what I mean? Hell yeah! Listen, I want these directors to be able to give us their true vision. I do. I really do. About my backing the air version. Didn't you just hear me say I want to see that? Who would you like to see as the next major villain? Well, the next major villain is going to be Darkseid. They're not finished with him yet. You know what I mean? But Brainiac is scary as hell in certain things, in certain comic book movies that I've seen. I'd love to see Brainiac. We still haven't seen Brainiac done. You know what I mean? And I want to see him. Hope we get a Justice League 2. You damn right. Thank you, Nolan. Liam Hemsworth is rumored to be Green Arrow. Okay. I could go for that. Thank you, Nathan. Flash reverse time scene was amazing. I got into running position. All right, Marshall. Notice how Wonder Woman looked really weird in the funeral scene from Cyborg's vision. Absolutely not. Let's see. Can we talk about Steppenwolf's mega jump out of the ocean? Yeah, along with the parademons. When Superman entered the fight, you must have jumped out of your seat. He appeared so fat. Like I was expecting something, but I didn't know when he was going to appear. So it kind of surprised me. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, there he is. Uh-oh. Because I knew what he said about justice and the other one. So I was like, I was paying attention. I wasn't screaming and hooping and hollering yet. It'd be cool to have Justice League versus Legion of Doom. Yeah, that would be cool too. I don't care if he was on Krypton. Listen, I'm talking about big time, y'all. Big time. Movie, big screen. You know what I mean? $500 million budget movie. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about TV. Do you see fans petitioning for Snyder and Wonder Woman 3? I don't see fans petitioning for that. I see fans petitioning right now for Restore the Snyderverse. Robin would be good in Justice League, yes. And listen, I mean, if anything, if Warner Brothers has learned anything from this, is that you can trust the fans. And I think they know that the fans are a pit bull. They are a pit bull that does not let go. You know, how do you think The Rock will be as Black Adam? I think he'll be good as Black Adam. I'm hoping he does an accent for it. I don't see him doing it, but I hope he does an accent for it. If he doesn't, I'll be fine with that. But I think The Rock will probably do good as Black Adam. What do you think would be the best possible storyline for Warner Bros. To put out in continuation of the Snyder Cut if they don't hand DC to Zack? Just stay exactly with his plans. If they don't give it to him, keep with his plans. It would be cool to see Lex in his kryptonite suit. Might be interesting. Yeah. Yep. Zack Snyder needs to be the man behind the DC movies moving forward. Yeah, he does, Jacob. He's already proved it. Already proved it. Shoot. And the people were like, well, Joss Whedon's is canon. They already said so. That's what's canon. That's what's their canon. They can't change their minds or change anything. It's confirmed that they said that Joss Whedon's is canon. So that's it. Like Zack can't that. No, they can change their mind, just like Disney changed their mind about the travesty we just saw with their movies. Okay, so minds can be changed. This is better than in game. People always doing it. It's confirmed. It's 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 confirmed that they said, listen, you guys got to understand, whenever you come to my channel saying it's confirmed that, listen, Variety said, and that is confirmed that Zack said that he, listen, okay? These major players know that they have to legally, there's certain things you can say and can't say. So at this point, nothing's been worked out. It's his legal obligation to tell the truth. Yes, I am not set to do none of this. However, I'm sure Zack and everybody else that ever says anything to an interviewer knows that money talks. Just like they were saying that Joaquin Phoenix would never do another Joker, and then there are all these rumors that came out afterwards because he's not into franchises and all this and that, because it was such a big hit that if the story was right, he may return. You got what I'm saying? Success and money makes people happy, and it makes them want to continue to do things that make them happy and their fans happy. And if you make everyone happy, we're all happy, because it's more money, more success, more happy fans, more money, more success, more happy fans, more money, more success, more happy fans, more money, success, more happy fans. That's how it goes. Okay? They know this, man. I feel the upcoming Flash movie will have some nightmare sequence in it. I hope it does. I absolutely hope it does. Thank you, Mindbuster. All right? I do. I hope it does. You know what I'm saying? I love Cyborg's backstory, and I love the Flash scene in the film. Yeah. I think Snyder can legitimately pull off the... Oh, my God. Listen. I'm telling you, I ever get a chance to talk to him again, I am bringing up Dragon Ball Z. Let me write that down, because I meant to ask him about that. He would kill a Dragon Ball Z movie. DBZ movie. He would kill a DBZ movie. Can y'all imagine the scale of a Kamehameha with Zack and his people behind it? Come on. But just put it this way. Any super cool action movie out there, I believe Mr. Snyder can do. I do. I really do. Warner Bros. Needs to stop changing actors. Too many Batmans. Now more. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah. Imagine what type of My Hero Academia Mr. Snyder could make. That'd be off the chain too, right? Restore the Snyderverse. That's right. I'm trying to think of what movie he couldn't make badass. He could make a badass Transformers, a badass G.I. Joe, no Tyrone, the final Vegeta's Final Flashes. Yeah, Final Flash would be hot too. All of them would be hot. Shoot. You imagine seeing Krillin cut a mountain in half with his Destructo disc under Snyder's vision? Come on, man. Come on, y'all. Come on. Y'all know. The Crow. Yeah, he could make a badass Crow movie. Yup. Thundercats. Hell yeah. fans decide what's canon. I was confused when one lady sang the Aquaman. Yeah, everybody was confused. I mean, what everybody has settled on is that, they kind of see him like a god or something, so it's like they sing praise to him. Give Snyder control and keep Jeff Johns away from DC. The guy's poison into the Snyderverse. Okay, I don't know that. I don't know the man, and I don't know too many rumors about him, so I'll let you say that. Snyder Daredevil, yeah. Like I said, any pretty much action movie you can make badass. You know what I mean? Let's see what else we got here. I hope he does Attack on Titan. Yeah, when I think of like the fact that he did Sucker Punch, like that was like anime come to life. He'd probably make a really dark Attack on Titan, like something that was like comic book super accurate. You think restore the Snyderverse and any sequels would be more likely for HBO Max or theatrical? The way things are now, probably HBO Max. What about Snyder's Ninja Turtles? He could do that. He could do that. I told you. Any big time action movie, I know he could do. It's in his blood. He's already proved it. He can do zombie movies, superhero movies. He can do historical movies. Any type of, you know what I mean? Spawn would be cool. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't, I don't know where they're going and why Jared Leto doesn't have the damage tattoo. I don't know. So, it was not a big deal to me. I think Kevin Feige will give a Snyder a Marvel movie. I tell you this, y'all. If they offered him a Marvel movie, that would be a very, very interesting movie to see. I would love to see him do a Marvel movie. Where do you think the Deathstroke Batman storyline was heading? Do you think Deathstroke could be the death of Batman? No, I don't think he's going to be the death of him. But I don't know what they're going to do with that. I really don't know where it's going. He's apparently probably going to try to destroy Bruce because he gave him his personal name. Just showing a little love from Cali. Been a fan. Thank you very much, Arturo. Lara. Master of the Universe, hell yeah. Yeah, Thundercats, hell yeah. Yeah, you right. You right about that, Shepard. Yeah, you right about that. Could you imagine that? Snyder could you imagine how much power will be flapping out of the Sword of Omens? I can't wait to see like what they would do. Like, I want to see some special effects for Sight Beyond Sight. You're seeing the hilt curve, you know what I mean? Sword of Omens, give me sight beyond sight. Oh no, Snarf! The Thundercats are in trouble. Oh, no. Thunder! 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 Thundercats! Ho! That would be off the chain. I'm glad DC heroes have been done justice, no pun intended. Me too. Have Mum-Ra in there. Zach probably have him all real nasty and scary looking. The Thundercats! Yeah! 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 Snyder for an Inhumans movie or Fantastic Four reboot. Okay. Voltron. Hell yeah! Yo, y'all know when Voltron, when they formed Voltron, they got all that electricity. You know, all that'd be electricity flapping in a Snyder movie. So Cyborg saw the future, didn't tell Wonder Woman what's gonna happen to her. Yeah, he's too scared. He's keeping it to himself. A Zack Snyder Punisher movie. Oh yeah. Listen, I'm a big fan of slow-mo. I'm a huge fan of slow-mo. So yeah. You already know it would be plenty of be seeing shells dropping and shit. Ding, 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 hitting the floor while he's running, taking dudes out. Yeah, I know it'll be off the chain. Hell yeah, Snyder Blade. You bring Wesley back and do a Snyder Blade? Come on now. Star Wars. Yeah. They did a Star Wars. Oh, that'd be, you know how much how much Sith lightning would be flapping? Now, young Jedi, feel the full power of the Snyder's Star Wars. Do you believe Doomsday will return? I don't know. Power! Unlimited power! Do you think the Batman Who Laughs will be introduced? Oh God, that would be a real scary movie to do. God, that would be scary. Thank you, Liam. No, I don't think he's going to do. I don't think that they're going to do a Batman that laughs too soon. Too soon in the future. I don't. What do you think of the Russo bros directing? Hell yeah. The Russo's a killer. They did a DC. Hell yeah. You know I trust them. I've been trusting the Russos since Captain America Winter Soldier. Man. Yeah, Ghost Rider. Yeah. Mad Max. I'm not a fan of Mad Max. You know, neither movie. So yeah, I don't know if I would like it. But yes, it reminded me of the future. The nightmare scene reminded me of Mad Max. So maybe that could make a great Mad Max. You know what I mean? Scarlo! Dear, what are you doing? Scarlo! I'm up here talking to the Magnusites. What are you doing? Zack Snyder on Mortal Kombat. Yeah, I already talked about that a while ago. He would destroy a Mortal Kombat movie. He would make that killer. Do you think Affleck will have a lot of screen time in The Flash? I don't know. He's a great Batman. Maybe he will. You know, who's going to play Thomas Wayne? What you doing, babe? So I came in here. You're in there laying on the bed. Looked like you were sleeping. That's what you're so tired from. You were what? You were working out? Okay. She was working out, bats. The Russos said they aren't interested in doing DC movies because DC characters aren't relatable to them. Okay. Like you said, I don't believe that, but okay. How do you like the CGI? I thought Steppenwolf looked great. So, yeah, you know what? I thought the CGI looked great. I think they could have did better in certain spots. Maybe they ran out of dough. You know what I mean? I don't know. But, babe, come here. I wasn't done with you. Maybe ask him about Deathstroke. There was a scene he shot where we see Deathstroke break Lex out of Arkham. Also, in an interview, he said it was from the anime Birdie and my. Yeah, I heard about that. I did hear about that. Um, yeah. So, um, what you doing downstairs? Like, what are you? I'm saying, what are you doing?
Signing contracts and stuff.
Oh, okay. So you actually are doing something down there.
Well, no, I'm done.
Okay, so you're done now. So now you're just waiting for me to get off of here. So you saying? Huh? Metroid, Mega Man. Yeah, there's so many movies. So what else we want to talk about from that now? You can go wait for me downstairs. She looks kind of tired. I don't know why. We went to dinner. We came back. All of a sudden, she's tired. Can you ask Snyder to Can I ask him to retcon Batman killing people? No, because I want him to kill people. No, we already know why. They explain it why in Batman v Superman. He became cold and cruel over time. I like the killing Batman. I've always wanted him to kill because you can only keep that persona up for so long. I believe that's more grounded. I believe that if there was a guy that was like that running around in a bat suit and just swearing he wasn't going to kill nobody because he didn't want to become like the criminals that he killed, that's you know what I mean? Like I like the fact that Nolan grounded it in reality and at the same time. So I like a little bit of both. I like a little bit of, theatrical extra stuff that's like there's no way that would happen in the world. But I like a little bit of grounded reality. Okay. In our real life, heroes kill the bad guys. That's what happens. Okay. Soldiers, police, family members, parents, when certain things are done wrong to people, their child is hurt. Some people, they go out and they take justice in their own hands. It really happens. In our court system, we sentence people to death because of certain crimes. That's how it works. Superman's interest was Chef's Kiss. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, so I like the fact that he kills the people that kill other innocent people. That's why I love the Punisher. That's right. Go handle it, cuz. That's right. Take him out, Punisher. Just saw him murdering this woman in cold blood. Take him out. Predator. Yeah. Yeah. I like the suit from Batman v Superman more than I like the suit from this one. One thing that I don't like is that a lot of times they change these suits from movie to movie. Keep it the same. If it worked, it works. Keep it like that. You know what I mean? Love to see the gods make a return if they continue with this storyline. Very interesting. Thank you very much, too, Stefan. Yeah. Transformers by Snyder, completely Cybertron based, no humans. I am Optimus Prime, and I approve that message. rumors that Snyder had thought about making Superman's son the new Batman. Well, that's an interesting idea. So many authentic comic book visuals, 4:3 ratio, actually enhance the experience. The shot with the Batmobile, the heroes posing. Yeah, that was a cool shot. It was cool. So if WB keeps going, if they keep doing Zack Snyder dirty, that he jumps to Marvel and pulls a James Gunn, but in the reverse. You know what? I highly doubt they're going to keep doing after this. I just, from what I'm hearing from the numbers and the reaction of people, it's like if you do not give this man back, it's not going to make no sense. Tyrone, can you SO my dog Anakin? I don't know what that means. Can you S/O my dog Anakin? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Yeah, guys, always write out the whole word or phrase with me. Always. Okay, when you guys are using these, all these damn acronyms with me, I don't know, a lot of you are all in these different cliques and subcultures. I don't know what this shit is sometimes. Just write it all out. Right? What's your favorite Star Wars movie? Mine's Empire. Empire? We talk about. Oh, Empire Strikes Back. You got just do the whole word for the whole thing for me. Did you notice Snyder's beautiful Green Lantern suit design? It's on Kilowog's body in the Nightmare. So, yeah, I saw Kilowog dead. I couldn't really see the design of the suit. It's kind of dark and everything. Yeah, I'd have to see, another picture, or just watch it again and pause it and turn my head like this. I want to see the death of Robin come to life from all the ideas Zach has. Maybe you could ask him about that. The R-rated movie, Death of Robin. Yeah, I asked him if he's going to do the Death of Robin. That you might have to tone down the gore on that, because that's, even in the comics, that's hard to read. Some of y'all are fans of that. Like, I'm a fan of violence to a degree. Like, for me, this is just the way I am. For me, nothing ever has to be rated R to be a good movie. I don't think so. I think you can do a great PG-13 and make all the money in the world just like an R movie. I do. That's just my personal view. But certain types of gore just go. It gets sickening. But he doesn't seem like he does sickening gore. You know what I mean? So, Terminator or Rambo, yeah. Snyder could do a Terminator or Rambo. They changed the suit for artistic reasons, but I think it's really to make more toys. You might be right about that with the toys thing. Is the black suit better than the blue suit? I would have preferred. Well, he did it with the cape and everything because Warren, but no one wants to see the black suit. But that's not true. I wish I was a fly on the wall in that meeting. I would have grew to normal size and be like, "Y'all crazy?" I'm like, "Y'all crazy?" You know what I mean? How did the Flash get his powers? Yeah, it didn't show origin for his, abilities. It didn't show that. Interesting. I didn't think about that. What was I saying? I think it'd have been cool to see it with him with the longer hair, with some facial hair, and with the black suit with no cape. I think that would have been off the chain. Thank you very much, 2409. Appreciate that, brother. Yeah, we know how he got his powers, but they didn't show it in this universe about how he got it. You know? What else, fellas? What else we talking about with the Snyder cut? Did you find the new Wonder Woman theme with the opera lady annoying? I thought it may have been used a little too much. I personally like the one from I prefer the one from Batman v Superman. I do. I do. I mean that Wonder Woman's theme from Batman v Superman. Think about this. Wonder Woman's theme from Batman v Superman is one of the best superhero themes ever made. Ever made, as far as I'm concerned. Did Superman come back stronger, or was Steppenwolf really that weak? I don't know. You know, it's kind of weird because Diana says something about never encountered anybody that strong except for, Superman. But Superman took care of him like it was nothing. So was Steppenwolf just weakened, or was Superman just supercharged, or was it just movie stuff, to make Superman look good, or I don't know. But let me see here. I think Batman is the worst character in the DC universe. That's great. A whole billions of people on the planet disagree with you, but you're definitely entitled to your opinion. Did you think on buying any Hot Toys DC figure? No. Superman's mullet would have been flapping. Yes, it would have been. I don't know if he would have gave him a mullet because that was a time period thing, but he might have gave him long hair. Love how intimidating Batman was when talking to Joker, especially about Harley Quinn. Oh yeah, yeah. And he was like basically like, "You ain't gonna do it." Thank you, Lewis. Zack Snyder's Gears of War movie. Yeah. You, yo, man, you would do voice acting for a stop motion. Depending on the stop motion, if I was interested in it, maybe. Can you ask Snyder what version of Superman he's going for? New 52 Silver Age. Okay, maybe I'll ask. I think he's going for his own, to tell you the truth. He has his own vision. But remember, y'all gotta remember they wanted to go for a more grounded, realistic Superman. They got him on the news and he's all troubled and he doesn't, people are seeing him weird, like not as really a good thing. Some are seeing him as a bad thing. Some people don't know what to think. Think about, you got all this power and it's like YouTube. Like he's seeing people talk trash about him and all he's trying to do is help people. We've all been through that type of YouTube drama. You know what I mean? Where it's like, I ain't even trying to hurt nobody, and there's people making videos talking trash about me. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know what I mean? But it's like YouTube. He's dealing with YouTube drama in the real world, and it's irritating him, and he doesn't know what to do. Ask Zach to make a Batman and Wonder Woman team up movie. That would be good. That would probably be really good. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, Toby's theme, that never did nothing for me. I know a lot of y'all grew up with that. I was a teenager when it came out. The Spider-Man theme from Raimi's didn't do a damn thing for me. And I love Danny Elfman, but his Batman theme. But yeah, I don't own none of the. I don't think I even own any of the Raimi Spider-Mans. I would get them just to get them if they were like on super deep discount. Get them all on Blu-ray, because I did enjoy myself, but they're a little dated now. Like the whole Power Ranger looking. It's who did you think was more menacing, Thanos or Darkseid? Man of Steel kicked off Snyderverse, Man of Steel 2 would be perfect to revive it. Well, this already did revive it. Let's not forget that. Who's more menacing? Thanos or Darkseid? Thanos may actually be less menacing because Thanos became very relatable, and we got to see a lot of him and understanding his reasoning. Darkseid is just complete darkness savage. Like he's just like not the one that got beat up by everybody on Earth, not the younger Darkseid, the one at the end. That dude's scary, man. Yeah, I'm more scared of him than I am scared of Thanos. What Joker's reach around meant. He was making a sick joke. That's the Joker. If you don't know what the reach around meant, ask your dad. He'll tell you. Don't ask your mom. Ask your dad or ask an uncle or ask one of your male friends. The scene where Bruce and Diana touched hands was a little confusing. They're just saying they like each other. Deep down, they like each other. It wasn't confusing. They like each other. People do that and get nervous around each other when they like each other. That's what that meant, my friend. Not about the movie, but my friends got into an argument today, and the lady said, and I quote, "That's why Tyrone is cuter than you anyways," had me down. What? What? Not about the movie, but my friends got into an argument today, and the lady? Who's the lady? Said, I don't get that. I don't get that. Like, where did the lady get me from? I don't understand. Thank you all very much for your super chats. I appreciate that very much. Keeps things going over here. All super chats will be answered. Let me see here. Oh yeah, Snyder will make a killer Halo movie. Thank you very much, John Lundy. Appreciate that. John Lundy, $5. Thank you for the $5. Thank you for the $5. Now I can go through the store, get myself a couple of Pepsis and Doritos and Lay's and pretzels, and come back here and do more live stream. They did Steppenwolf dirty. I almost felt bad for him. Someone else said that. They're like, yo, I actually kind of felt a little bad for Steppenwolf. I did too, man. Oh, Soups could have handled him all by himself. He was such a breeze to Soups. But like after Soups hit him, and then Diana hit him with the John, and then Aquaman hit him with man. Yo, he was just so relentless. Hair flapping. He just beat the fuck out of him. I felt bad for him. He only wanted Darkseid's approval. Yo, Steppenwolf looked like he was about to cry that one time when he's like, you know what I can't remember what he said. It's that one scene. Didn't look like he's about to cry. Thank you very much, Tweety. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Much love right back to you. Steppenwolf looked like he was about to cry. I was like, wow, man, he really wants Darkseid's approval. He had 10,000 more worlds to give him. I'm like, oh my God. It got me thinking, how big is Darkseid's empire? You know? You know, it's funny. This Steppenwolf didn't have that whole weird mother relationship with the mother boxes or whatever that the Whedon one had. Mother. Like, okay, what's going on here? I've seen this somewhere on the hub, I think. Hey, Magnus, I'm such a fan. Can you sing Strangers Like Me from Tarzan? I don't know what song you're talking about, sir. Thank you very much for your donation. Steppenwolf's eyes looked more charming than Wonder Woman. Yeah, he had like those round Disney good guy eyes, but he had the sharp teeth and the rest of a ugly exterior, but he had like Disney nice guy eyes. He did. Yeah, he had innocent eyes, which is strange, right? He had innocent eyes. Maybe that was to make you a little conflicted when you were watching him, like beg for forgiveness from Darkseid. Yeah, puppy dog eyes. Yeah, he did. Oh, oh yeah. Yeah, the shot of Superman charging up in front of the sun was hot. Exactly, do a Batman. You know what's funny? Like I was thinking about like when Superman showed up, you think the day is saved. You do. You're like, okay, pretty much the head of the Justice League is back. You know what I mean? He's doing Steppenwolf dirty. You know what I mean? And I was just like, wow, like no, like first of all, shouldn't if Steppenwolf can survive the mother boxes synchronizing, shouldn't Superman be able to survive that? But they had him being blown away too. Like that, I don't know, that doesn't make sense to me. Whoa, Steve. Thank you very much, man. Thank you. That right there is Stone Cold Steve. I can't even say her last name. Are you Samoan like the rug? Stephen Tolu. Stephen Tolu and just donated $99 to Stone Cold Steve Austin. Thank you very much, man. I sent you a Marvel MCU stop motion on Facebook DM. You know, listen, I know I don't even check my Facebook DMs. I told y'all years ago to never, ever send me messages on Facebook DM because I don't read them. I don't like the way it's set up at all over there. I used to they used to have a wall for me to read, and I used to use that for reading all your the things that you guys wanted me to see. Not anymore. It's not set up right no more. So y'all have to send emails to tyronemagnusfanmail at gmail.com. Did you notice how after Darkseid said they will go after the anti-life, Desaad and Granny Goodness look scared? No, I didn't notice that. I will take a look at them again. Granny is better looking than she looked in the only time I've ever seen Granny was Batman and Superman Apocalypse. That's the only time I've ever seen her. And she looks better than she did there because it's a haunting woman. Based off the people you have talked to, how likely do you think they will restore the Snyderverse? Listen, guys, listen. I know you guys, it's hard for you guys to believe this, but at this moment, I really don't. You guys think I have like all these connections into where they're going. I don't. I may have one. I may have one. But I'm not going to harass him too much about stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was He was beating the piss out of Steppenwolf. He just kept blasting him. Cut his horn off. I felt a little bad for him when he cut his horn off. But it's like, look, he killed all them Amazons and stuff. It ain't like he's a nice guy. But I think it was our humanity that just felt a little bad for him. They made him a little sympathetic. But that's knowing his reasoning. He wants to go get back in Darkseid's good graces. Yeah, Steppenwolf got stepped on. Somebody's, I think is the critical drinker. I love that dude. Love that dude. I don't know if it was him. I think it was his review I was watching. And I could have swore he said something about Steppenwolf being a stepping stone. And I was like, that was the perfect time for a joke. He'll make a joke and be like, ha, 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 ha. He didn't do it. I was like, oh, that was the perfect time to make a joke. Wonder Woman went for the head. Yes, she did. I can see her telling that to Thor. Well, unlike you, I went for the head. Steppenwolf survived because he was a creature of apocalypse. The Unity was supposed to wipe out the world and transform it into the world of the user. Gotcha. Have you talked to Snyder about acting? I have not asked him to be in any movies. Mr. Snyder knows I'm an actor. He knows I want to be in his movies. He knows this. So, I'm not going to pester the man. If he would like me to do a cameo or a bit part or a big part, I am game. I'm not going to harass him, y'all. Back in the blue red S at the end when he opened his shirt would have been cool, like he was fully back. I'm fine with him still being black. I don't care. I know what you're saying, though. I get what you're saying. You want to see Hal Jordan or Jon Stewart? Yes, of course. Of course. I really want to see Ryan Reynolds come back. I do. I do. Tyrone, a cool detail I noticed was in the background of Darkseid's hall. There's a skyscraper, meaning Darkseid's on a conquered world in the multiverse. Just a cool detail. Okay. We talking about when he's walking away at the end? I don't know. I have to see that. I don't know. Yeah, he blocked Superman's laser beams, but he couldn't do it for long. No hate for Snyder. Here we go. No hate for Snyder, but DC's equivalent of Endgame was spoiled in the dream sequences. Feels like a lot happening in one movie. Too soon for me. Well, I disagree with you respectfully. I don't think it was spoiled. You think Warner will let Snyder finish his vision? I personally do. I think they're going to let him finish it. I do. I feel like the Flash movie will be the current Justice League going through the defeat Batman season his vision, and by the end of the Flash movie, he will goes back in time to stop. So, okay, we'll see if that happens. I've already reacted to Doctor Disrespect a ton of times. You should be able to find a video like that. In my head canon, I think the Snyder Cut happens because the movie that takes place after don't mention the events of Justice League. Let me tell you something. Listen, the Snyder Cut is canon to me. Okay? I do not care what Warner Bros. Says. It's canon to me. When you're in Los Angeles, I'll give you a haircut. Cool, Clint. Why don't you send me a link to what you can do? Because I don't trust just anybody giving me a damn haircut. I'll be seeing some of these psycho ass barbers online charging like $100 for a cut, $200. I don't know where y'all live, where that is like that is fair to the fellow human man. I don't understand that. I've seen that. I'm like, what? You charge $200? You man, $200 every 2 weeks to get a haircut? Come on, that don't make no sense right there. People got bills to pay. I mean, you must be just doing puffy in everybody else's hair if you charge that much. You know, Beverly Hills, okay. Well, then nothing but millionaires and billionaires is coming to you. Okay, I get it. I get it. Cool. Duly noted. Emailed to me. Most genuine and funniest guy on YouTube. Thank you very much, Oliver. Thank you very much. Whoa! Still get chills from the Snyder Cut teaser. Yes, I have seen the movie. Is it your favorite DC EU movie so far? Is it? You know what? I don't. I would say it is, but I really like Batman v Superman and Man of Steel, and I actually like Batman v Superman a little bit more than Man of Steel. I let the dust settle in my mind, and I'll let you know. Because at first I felt Endgame was better than Infinity War, but after the dust settled in the hype, and I got back to normal, I feel that Infinity War is the better movie. Yes, Infinity War is there. Between that and Captain America, Winter Soldier is their best movies to me. Also Civil War, but I don't. As far as number one goes, you know what I mean. When were we going to see you as John Stewart? I don't know. You'll have to ask other people that question because I don't know about that. Let me see here. Woo, I love Tyrone. I've seen the Sonic Cut 3 times now, and I love it. Where would you rank it on your list of favorite DC films? Also curious what you thought of. Yeah, I like Jared Leto's Joker. I like him. I think just promising him, especially if we see more of him in future movies. Eh, 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 eh. So we'll see. Um, and I just answered about where is it ranked. I mean, as far as DC movies, current DC movies, it's somewhere between that and Batman v Superman being my favorite. $100 haircut looks like a $20 haircut. I have seen, yeah, I've seen that where it's like, wait a minute, I know dudes that do what you just did for $20, so I know it's got to be where they live, like the market they're in. They talk about that. You got to know you're not impressed. Favorite line is hilarious when Aquaman points at the flag. Oh, I love that part. I love that part. Just replayed Fallen Order, Sekiro on PS5. Okay. Um, I love that. The Snyder Cut was vastly superior. Why does Warner Brothers keep fronting on Cavill? Yeah. I saw somebody say that Cavill can't act. He can act. Yes, he can. What y'all talking about? He can act. Mr. T. What you want, fool? Mr. T, do you think the future Snyder will become the top guy to replace Mr. Hamada just to lead the DC films into better direction in the future? I have no idea. I have no idea. I have no idea, sir. Scarlo, could you come here for a second, darling? Oh, I'm not going to hurt you, Scarlo. No, I'm not going to kill you, Scarlo. I'm just going to hurt you really, really bad. Watch this. Watch this. Come here, Scarlo. Come here. Sit. Sit. Been a fan since 2014. Love everything you do. Thank you for being an inspiration to me and everyone else. A fan for life. Thank you very much, King Nick. What makes you your favorite meal with Scarlo? What's your favorite meal that Scarlo makes? She has a baked chicken that she makes. That's her best dish. Yeah, sit, darling.
Hey guys. Not sure what I'm up here doing.
I want you to say, "Hey yo, dark side."
What?
Hey yo, dark side. No, say for dark side. Oh yeah, it turns me on. Say for dark side in my ear. Say for dark side. So, I think that's weird. Hold on, I'm messing the super chats. Hold on. You sit there and laugh while I catch up with the super chats. You think that weird chant they used for Wonder Woman was used too much? It was used a little much. It was so brutal. You can see blood on the walls. I don't think it was too brutal, but it did surprise me once I realized that she splatted his head on there. Scarlett was running around like Wonder Woman. Yes, it was hilarious. Thank you very much, Leo. Much love for you guys. Thank you very much, Dad.
I'm afraid I'm gonna spit in your ear.
I love how much the previous one was heavy on the mothers. This one, the fathers watched it 2 times in 3 days. It has some Lord of the Rings epicness. Yes, it does. And mythical beauty. Say it from Mag side. Say from Mag side. Here we go. Here we go. She's laughing so hard her back's hurting again. Here we go. You have won more trance. Say for Mag side. Now say it, woman. For Mag side. Dark Side had a far worse fate for Steppenwolf if he made it back alive after. That's the truth. You're right about that, Jared. You are right about that. I need what y'all are smoking. Hey, Tyrone, wanted to say it was great seeing you at NY Comic Con a few years ago. You're extremely humble and respectful. Please make another version of Super Magnus t-shirt. Cool. Thank you, bruh. Remember, there's the other one with there's a new t-shirt down there, y'all. All right, let's do our
Why are you holding that?
Let's do our Gamora and Thanos impression.
Why are you holding that?
Because I felt like holding it. Why am I holding this too? Oopsie.
Okay. And see. What did it cost you?
Everything. Who I think would be a good Robin in the Snyderverse? You know who? Aaron from Bat in the Sun. I think he makes a great Robin. I really do. I like him as Robin. I do. Everything.
What did it cost you?
Everything.
Why do you have to say it like?
Did you watch the movie?
I did.
He's all messed up.
Your face is so.
I'm trying to. I feel the because Thanos' face is long. I'm trying to keep my face kind of stiff like his was. I wonder how Batman got the tank down the street and Alfred coming after Diana's life. I know he was all on her about the tea. Pour the water first so you don't scorch the tea. Are you interested in Robert Pattinson's Batman? And do you think he will be put in a mention in the DC multiverse? I don't know. Depends on if it's a hit. Well, hello, beautiful. And you are beautiful. You must be Tyrone Magnus's squeeze. Darkseid has the same forehead as you. You need to send me a picture, Clint. You got the Darkseid forehead. I know I got a big forehead, but I ain't got the Darkseid forehead.
I think I'm ready to say it now.
Save for Darkseid.
For Darkseid.
Good.